Good afternoon, sir. Afternoon. Good afternoon.
Let it remain. Let it remain.
Should I?
Don't unbutton. Button it up.
Okay.
अच्छा, you Mr. Piyush Kumar Rai, you are from Balia,
Yes, sir.
and your first preference for IAS is Rajasthan.
No, Uttar Pradesh itself. Home category.
Yeah. So, you are in material science and engineering. That means mechanical engineering, or
It's like there are some similarities between mechanical engineering and material science, but material science is more focused on creation of knowledge on new materials and then building products on those.
what is the use of this science? Material science.
So basically, this science has been used since ages. We have in history Bronze Age, Iron Age, and so like all these materials, we reform them, we use them to our needs. So basically, the new materials which come up, these are like this department like develops those materials.
And for material science, we have opted for political science and international relations. You have interest in international relations.
Yes, sir.
You opted for IAFS also. That is the number 3 preference. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So tell me what all is going on around India. What is the security scenario around India? South China Sea, LAC, LOC.
So what we are seeing is a once in century phenomenon, that is rise of China, a rise of a great power near our borders, and that is having ripple effect like in South China Sea, where we can see China is trying to assert itself. We are also seeing the same phenomenon on our borders in the northern borders, where we have a boundary dispute with the same power, and we have had that Ladakh standoff with China. So like, and then a counter coalition is emerging up in the form of Quad with India and the like-minded countries.
Is Quad really functional?
Like it's in its initial development phase, so we like it is developing, and we hope that it will.
One more country has joined Quad recently.
One more
Country has joined Quad.
Yes, look, Quad is the
Only 4 are there.
we are like trying to make it Quad plus countries. So we are trying to add South Korea, maybe if it wants to join.
Somebody says it is a counterpart of NATO in Asia.
Like we should not reframe like that. From Indian perspective, we should say what Quad stands for and not what Quad is against. NATO was mostly against the Russia, but here the Quad is for free and rule-based navigation in South China Sea and Asia, like Indo-Pacific Ocean. So from Indian perspective, it is not against anybody, but for the rule-based order.
What is the position regarding India getting the permanent seat in the Security Council? Is there any hope for it?
So the one permanent member, that is China, is consistently vetoing it. Any reforms whatsoever in the UNSC. So like in practical terms, there looks no real chance. But we have invested so much in the UNSC permanent seat that we should keep trying to maintain whatever we have gained. Already we have been part of non-permanent member for too many times. So we should keep pushing it, but in near future it looks not so sure.
There is no hope.
Hope is always
because
there.
The United Nation itself is becoming irrelevant.
Yes, sir. So like we can't say there is no hope. If there is a reform, India can get a permanent seat with say some qualification, like we won't have veto power and all. So there is always a hope, but with maybe less power.
India is always quite